Good evening, everybody.
Welcome back
It's good to be here.
to the Atlanta Late Show.
I like doing the Atlanta Late Show. Do you like doing the Atlanta Late Show, Chuck?
I enjoy sitting at home in my recliner watching the Atlanta Late Show.
This is like our 9th week.
Wow, 9 episodes.
9 episodes so far.
Flies by.
Yeah, this started just as a whim, just a thought. And let's do a late night Atlanta TV show and put it all throughout Atlanta in 750,000 homes, 16 counties. What are we going to do? We talked about it. What are we going to do? And then we just, why don't we just sit here in chairs and talk? And 9 weeks later, here we are.
Here we are.
We got a lot of emails.
Valentine's contest underway.
Yeah, a lot of email, a lot of creative stuff. I don't know if the winner's in there because you haven't sent in yours yet. Tell them what the contest is, Chuck.
Valentine's contest. We want to keep love alive here in Metro Atlanta, so you couples have a chance to win a Valentine's prize, which is tickets for 2 to the movies, dinner for 2, and a night stay. And because we service such a large geographical area, we're going to build it around you. And once we decide who the winner is, we'll put all the details together. And good luck.
You've got to send in 50 words or less on why you should win. Right? Did you explain
Why
that?
you deserve this prize.
Why you deserve this prize, which means you can talk about you and your husband. You've been married 14 years, and you've got 3 lovely kids, and you never get a break from reality. You never get a break from what you do. You can't afford to go anywhere. You can't afford to go to a hotel, and every penny is spent on bills, and you can't go to a restaurant or just, hey, I love life. Life is so great, and this would cap it off. This would be a great, we've been 5-year anniversary, whatever. We're open to any suggestion at all.
And you do not have to use this on Valentine's Day. This will
No.
be good probably till the end of March.
But we're not telling you what to write. It's 50 words or less, and the one that just grabs us. It could be happy, happy, happy. It could be sad. It could be insulting. It could be anything.
Right.
We're open, but we're reading them, and they're fun to read.
And here's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about putting a love panel together. Just 5 normal people. Let them read all the emails and sort of take you and I out of the loop and let this panel of 5 people decide who should win the prize.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
You should tell them what second prize is. Box of Twinkies.
Box of Twinkies.
They're in deep freeze right now.
They are in deep freeze.
They're in deep freeze. They're sitting around here, and these have been sitting around here like all the 8 weeks we've been here. And but let me tell you, they're good. You're going to enjoy these box of Twinkies. They don't make Twinkies anymore. I'd like to have that prize myself, because let me tell you, these Twinkies are good. I miss them. When they're out on the shelf, I rarely bought them.
Right.
Rarely ever bought them.
Now they're not available.
Now they're not available, and I think, okay, I got to eat one, because they're rarely,
Right.
So what are we going to do tonight, Chuck? Got any thoughts, plans, or anything?
Just hang out and have some great conversation like we always do. Hopefully say something that will provoke an email.
You have got to take the time and go to the website, AtlantaLateShow.com, AtlantaLateShow.com. See it on the bottom of the screen, put it on the bottom of the screen. Doing a radio show, 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday, 8 to 11 p.m. It's great. It is fun. We're having a great time. A lot of callers. We're getting a few of you calling in. They're listening to the show, and we appreciate it.
We do.
But on the Atlanta Late Show, there's a link on there. You'll see at the bottom of the page that you can listen to the radio show. Because the radio show is coming from Bartow County. So if you're in Gwinnett County, you're not going to be able to hear it outside in your car or in the house. You're going to have to listen online, but you need to participate and call in.
Also, download from the App Store of your smartphone, download the TuneIn radio app. And I was listening to the show. I wasn't at the studio. And I got me a smartphone finally.
Wow.
Came into age. Got me a smartphone. And Dave, when I was listening to the show, I came out of this little port here, plugged it to my auxiliary on the radio. I'm driving down the road in my car just like I'm listening to the radio.
You tell me that's not cool as anything.
Works great.
And you got a good deal on your service, too, didn't you?
did.
What'd you get, Metro?
Metro, $40 a month.
See, my contract's up. I'm with AT&T. I'm very happy with AT&T. But I spend more than double, and I have limited internet time, I only get 900 minutes a month.
Right.
Except for nights and weekends. I don't even need the 900. I never go over.
Right.
But but I do watch the time I'm on my phone.
Right.
I would never think about watching a movie or like you driving down the road listening to the radio. I would never think about doing that.
Oh, didn't think about that part of it.
I would never think about just driving down the road listening, because if I had unlimited, I'd put my Bluetooth in my ear and I'd listen to the radio everywhere. You know, because
Right.
with an iPhone, you can put your Bluetooth in and listen to it walking through the grocery store. You can do that.
Right. Unlimited.
Unlimited. And what are you paying a month?
40.
They ought to pay us for advertising. They really should. Well, my contract's up March 15th,
Right.
and I'm thinking about it.
Thinking about it.
Well, I want to see other people, and I want to talk to other people and see how it's been for them.
Right.
I want to know. I'm up in Bartow County, and I don't want to get up there and find out I don't have service everywhere. That would really bother me.
Right. And what's cool about this radio show, there's been calls from Colorado, California, Nashville, Kentucky. I mean, calls coming in from all over the country.
This is not your typical radio show where we're talking about politics for 3 hours. I mean, if that's what you want to talk, I understand you thinking that's what talk radio is. You talk politics all day. I understand you thinking that because that's all there is. But no, this is just fun and games, partying, wild people, crazy women, stuff like that.
Love the crazy women.
Oh, me too. I mean, we're trying to find a regular. We got one right now a couple nights a week. 19 years old, says anything. Wow, it's kind of scary. She says so much. But I don't know how much she can do it. So we're looking for regulars to be on the show, and you got to be kind of outspoken and fun to be around and slightly on the crazy side.
Right.
We need that.
Colorful.
Colorful. That's a good word. We need colorful. And we've discovered you need that on the show. That's a must.
Yes.
You have to. And we're getting the cameras in the studio. We haven't got them yet, the cameras, so you'll be able to go online and you'll be able to see inside the studio and watch what's going on while we're doing the show, which will be fun. And so, boring of just, but if you've got some young girls in there dancing and stuff like that, people will watch. Right?
And listen and participate.
And participate. All right, it's going to be a fun night tonight, I hope. Stick around. We will be right back.
Hey, did you know that IRS is giving up to $3,000 plus per child this year? For one child, it's up to $3,000 plus. For two, it's $6,000 to $7,000, and for three, it's $8,000 to $9,000. So please come in and speak to one of our tax advisors. Also, inquire about our referral program. So all you have to do is call the number on the bottom of your screen.
Hi folks, Kevin White with White & Sons Roofing out of Cartersville, Georgia. Ignore the noise behind you. We're making a happy customer today putting on a new roof. Are you plugging leaks in your roof one at a time? Things you're putting off? Call White & Sons Roofing today. We'll make you happy and we'll get the job done right the first time. Hey, don't forget, call White & Sons Roofing today.
Welcome back, everybody. Dave, do you ever pay attention to endangered species?
Sometimes I'll see an article or something, but other than that, I rarely pay any attention to it. Why?
A story recently just really piqued my interest.
Okay.
Something new has entered the endangered species.
What?
Crabs. We're not talking about the kinds that crawl around on the beach. We're talking about the kinds you were afraid of when you were in high school. STDs.
They're going away?
Crabs are they're an endangered species now. I mean, who cares, right? We want them to go away.
Yeah, right. Is this for real, or are you just having a good time?
No, this is for real.
This is for real.
Yeah. But they say the reason is because, how do I put this? In today's lifestyle.
Yeah, be careful.
The grooming is a lot different.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Not really.
The Brazilian wax,
yeah.
If you have a service like that, and if you'd like Dave to come out and experience it, we would love to get an email and an invitation for Dave here.
So because of that, it's on the endangered species list.
Right.
Wow. I mean, are they concerned? Usually everything is here for a reason.
Right.
So is there a reason we should be, okay, maybe we need to.
I think it's a good thing they're going away.
Well, I know you think it's a good thing, but is it a good thing?
I don't know.
It's like the honeybee might sting you and hurt you
Right.
and everything, but we need the honeybee.
But they have a reason for being here.
We need the honeybee.
Right.
That's pollination and everything.
Right.
We need the bees. So, do we need crabs?
I don't.
I mean, if they go away, is there something that's going to die out there?
Yeah, it's going to offset the universe in some
Yeah,
way.
yeah. I mean, is it all just everything out of whack now?
Kind of weird.
It is kind of weird.
Right.
No, I haven't paid any attention to that. I mean, I don't pay endangered animals. I mean, they say I don't know what they say. 20,000 things are going out extinct a day or something. Plants, animals, and stuff.
Really?
Well, I just made that number up,
Oh.
but it's something like that. It's a pretty big number.
Right.
It's a pretty big number, and but we don't care. I mean, you know what? People out there, we care. We hear about when somebody brings up a conversation. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. The African Bengal. You know, I mean, just that we bring it. Oh, that's horrible. That's too bad. We need to be. We don't care. Nobody cares. We don't care. We pretend like we care. Do you recycle?
I do recycle.
What a waste of time.
Do you?
No.
You do not?
I'm convinced that you go out there and put one in this can, one in this can, then they dump it on the thing in the back of the truck.
Just make you feel
Yeah,
good.
they don't care. You know, it makes you feel good. It's just okay. I've recycled.
That's another one of those buying feel goods. You're paying the $5 a month extra to feel good.
Yeah, but I really think they're out there just okay plastics. And I go to my parents' house, and my mother says, "Oh no, don't put the aluminum can in there. Put the aluminum can here." I'm, okay, you know, and really, I mean, just make sure you put the aluminum can. Okay, all right, and they feel good about it.
Well, my trash service provides us with 2 cans, one for cardboard and plastic and another for household garbage. And it's very easy, actually. There's really no thought or work involved. Just happens.
You know, as bad as it seems, you got homeless people out there having a hard time, have nothing to eat. When you take your aluminum can and throw it out the window, you're helping them.
Got a point there.
When you throwing it out on the side of the highway, and he gets enough of them, he's got a meal.
I've seen people do that. Fill up a garbage bag full of aluminum cans, take it to the recycling.
So what are you saying? We should throw our cans out
No,
the window?
I'm not saying
Is that what
that.
you're saying? We should throw our cans out the window?
The reason for everything.
But you think about it. Everybody says, no, don't litter. No, don't throw your can. But really, when you throw a can out the window, you're helping somebody.
Throwing them a nickel.
You're throwing them a nickel.
Hello, my name is Larry Zombo. I'm a small business owner here in Paulding County. My family has owned gas logs, etc. since 1995. Welcome to our showroom.
Keep your home warm and cozy this winter with beautiful decor and a wide variety of fireplace accessories, gas logs, etc. Located on Highway 92, just south of 278, across from the Kmart Shopping Center in Hiram.
You got a check engine light on in your car, don't know exactly what it is? Bring it to Lubin Trevino Transmission Service. We have all the late model equipment to diagnose your check engine light. Bring it to us, we'll take care of you. Lubin Trevino Transmission Service, family owned and operated for 35 years in Cobb County. Lubin Trevino Transmissions, 770-435-5459.
Mr. Paul. Showtime. Chuck, 3 minutes.
We have somebody in the state Senate. I don't know his name, but he's put a bill out there because the state senate is in session right now, and he thinks that students in college should be able to carry guns. How do you feel about that?
I totally agree with that.
Okay. So you think 18-year-olds should be able to carry a gun?
I totally agree with being armed in classroom, period.
Okay, okay. So 18 years old, right out of high school, they should be able to carry a gun.
In general?
No, and yeah, everywhere they go, and well, they can. If they can get a concealed weapon, they can do that, but this guy wants it in universities and colleges.
I agree with that.
Okay. Do you think maybe, you ever seen the wrist thing where you pop, a gun pops out your hand?
Mm-hmm.
Should they be able to have one of those?
Oh,
Like all of a sudden
no.
just, he's got a gun, and you got a gun. Should he be able to have one of those?
I don't think so, no.
Like a card cheat, you know what I mean?
Right.
Okay. What about like a gun on his back and a gun in his, well, let's say he's really, really scared. He's really paranoid. He's been picked on all throughout high school and middle school, and he's really just a paranoid person. He wants to carry a gun now in college. Should he be able to carry like 3 guns? Why not? I mean, if you're allowed to do it, should he be able to carry 3 guns?
I think 1 gun, but I also think there should be a mental evaluation.
Okay. I think it's total insanity to let these college. Okay, you got a teacher. You got kids who are emotional. They're just at 18 years old. They won't give you a beer for a reason. There's a reason at 18 you can't buy a beer. There's a reason at 19 you can't buy a beer because you can't emotionally handle it. And you're stupid. You do stupid stuff. You have a teacher, 27 years old in the classroom, right out of graduate school themselves. And you got students and they're just not doing the work. And you're having to say, nope, I'm going to fail you.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to fail you because you're a moron. You got a kid with a gun. Teacher's scared. Teacher knows, okay, is this idiot armed? This is an idiot. I'm talking to an idiot. And you want to arm this guy? You want to arm this kid in class, and you got teachers out there having to break news. I'm sorry, but your dreams of being a district attorney, they're over. You're an idiot. You ain't passing basic remedial reading. You're out.
That is a scary thought.
You're going to lose your hope. I'm going to fail you, and you're going to lose your hope scholarship. Your parents can't afford it. You're out. Sorry, wouldn't want to be you.
Well,
and you want him armed, and you want to arm this guy.
What's sad is
Yeah.
in that event is the teacher would probably be more thought put into what they say in the classroom.
Oh, is that a good idea? So you want to scare the teacher?
No, but I'm just saying that would probably be one of the consequences.
I think our state legislatures are idiots. They're crazy people. That's insanity. That's just, crime is actually way down. It's down. Crime is way down. They say it's like record lows. In the last 20 years, or the last 40 years, crime is way down. But in the last 20, it's going way, way, way down. It's just you hear about the worst nightmare stuff you've ever heard about. And now you want to put these 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds with guns in the classroom because they're afraid. They're afraid.
Well, every day when someone protects themselves with a weapon, or they prevent a robbery, or they protect their family, and they shoot an intruder, I think this stuff is not given enough media attention.
Right. Probably not.
Right.
Probably not.
Because there's stories out there every day.
Right, all the time. Oh, yeah. Do I think I have no problem people carrying guns. Absolutely none. But I think the state, by putting them in the college students, emotional college students, who their girlfriend just broke up with them and is dating another guy that's sitting 10 feet away from you in a classroom. You saw him with your girlfriend last night in the car. Car's moving. You know what I mean?
I don't even know what that means.
Well, he's got a gun, and all of a sudden the guy's sitting 10 feet away from him. He's mad as he's ever been, and he's got a gun on. No.
Scary thought.
It is a scary thought. And you want to put a gun? I think it's moronic. put a gun on these. No. But you think they ought to have guns. Like one of those. Bop the old West with quick draw.
Okay, maybe we should meet in the middle and just
Right.
say that there are.
I'd take it to an extreme. If I was a radical in college, I'd say, okay, all right, good idea. And then I'd have 4 guns on me. 4. I'd have one right here and the quick draw. I'd have another one in the holster, like this. You know what I mean? One in my
Right.
back. And I'd have a reason for all 4 of them. I'd make sure everybody knew, yeah, I got 4. And then I'd always have this crazy look on me.
Yeah, you see that wild-eyed guy walking around, stay away from
Yeah,
him.
I'd always have this wild look on me. And then I'd walk down the hallway and talk to myself.
Right.
I'd have conversation. Yeah. Yeah, let's arm everybody.
Well, you know, maybe they just should have a certain number of individuals unspecified, like they do on flights sometimes. It's you have to be aware that there is someone on this university that is armed.
They're talking now about arming school teachers in classrooms. I mean, you know, I read that there in the United States there was like 200,000 of students hitting and beating up on teachers. 200,000
Wow.
incidents. Yeah, I mean, not talking assaults on teacher, like 200,000. That's just assaults. New York City, Miami, who knows where. But this happened all over the country. Could you imagine now all of a sudden there's a gun in the classroom? There's a gun in the classroom. The student knows, hey, that teacher's got a gun. I want it. I want that gun. Or the teacher just all of a sudden gets scared and pulls out a gun. They want to arm teachers. That's just, we live in a crazy, paranoid world where everybody's afraid. We're just afraid. But you want to put guns in classrooms.
Okay, he changed my mind.
Hey, did you know that IRS is giving up to $3,000 plus per child this year? For 1 child, it's up to $3,000 plus. For 2, it's $6,000 to $7,000, and for 3, it's $8,000 to $9,000. So please come in and speak to one of our tax advisors. Also, inquire about our referral program. So all you have to do is call the number on the bottom of your screen.
You got a check engine light on in your car, don't know exactly what it is? Bring it to Lubin Trevino Transmission Service. We have all the late model equipment to diagnose your check engine light. Bring it to us, we'll take care of you. Lubin Trevino Transmission Service, family owned and operated for 35 years in Cobb County. Lubin Trevino Transmissions, 770-435-5459.
Hi folks, Kevin White with White & Sons Roofing out of Cartersville, Georgia. Ignore the noise behind you. We're making a happy customer today putting on a new roof. Are you plugging leaks in your roof one at a time? Things you're putting off? Call White & Sons Roofing today. We'll make you happy and we'll get the job done right the first time. Hey, don't forget, call White & Sons Roofing today.
Welcome back. We're in the middle of building our new studio. And in that studio, we're going to have a wall. Tell them about the wall, Dave.
It's a wall. Big flat wall with nothing on it right behind the chairs. It won't be like on the limited space like we have here. A wall.
Right.
And on that wall, we need your pictures.
We got one from Juan and his lovely bride. I wish I could remember her name. I apologize for not knowing it right off.
In fact, right now you can do this. Get your little cell phone, sneak up, get a picture of your spouse, send it to us. Next thing you know, we got a picture for our wall.
She might not even know it. Hey, honey, let's watch this show. And then, look, honey, there you are.
You tell me that wouldn't be funny. Man, we could do all kinds of creative stuff like that. Suppose somebody wanted to propose, and we could announce it during the show. Hey, Barbara, we got an announcement for you. You know what I mean? Then all of a sudden, we'll set it up for you. We don't care. We can do whatever we want to do.
Right.
We're open to suggestion. But get us those pictures. We want the pictures behind us, the family wall. I think that'd be really cool.
You'd be part of the Atlanta show family. Atlanta Lake Show family.
I'm telling you, Chuck, we're going to have to expand this show to an hour.
I would love that.
So would I. I can't stress enough. This show is made possible by our sponsors. You're watching. You have a business. Other people are watching just like you. You need to be part of this show.
It's very reasonable. When people think of TV advertising, we can produce you a beautiful commercial, great quality commercial, very cheap. In
Sure
fact,
can.
the production and the on-air cost would be less than what most people charge you just to produce the commercial.
Oh, it's nothing. It really is. See the email right here, email. Yeah, we need you to keep this show on the air every week. In fact, if we get enough commercials, we can go to an hour. That'd be great. Wouldn't that be nice? Go to an
And then
hour.
we can start bringing some guests in
Start bringing some guests in.
and show off our new studio.
Speaking of guests, last week was very. Did y'all enjoy that this last week? That we had. What was his name again?
Wade Lohman.
When's he coming on American Idol?
Wade Lohman should be on. You're watching this Friday night. Next week, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You should see Wade Lohman step in front of the judges at American Idol.
You saw him here first.
Right?
That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
We need some more guests in here.
Absolutely.
All right, go back over the contest again. Now, this is it. This is the last time you're going to hear it. If you want to be in this contest, tell them what they got to do.
That's right, because next week we're going to have to announce the winner.
That's right.
50 words or less, why you deserve to win this contest, which you will win 2 movie tickets, dinner for 2, and a night stay in a nice room. So, the geographical area we cover is pretty large, so wherever you live, we're going to make this convenient for you, and we're sort of going to build it around you.
50 words or less of pretty much whatever you want to say. Talk about your marriage, why you haven't been on vacation, or you haven't taken a night out away from the family. Whatever it is. Just be funny, be creative, be sincere, whatever. We don't care. We're going to look at them, and we're talking about having a panel look at them or something you're saying?
A panel of 5.
Panel of 5 look at them and let them...
Sort of like a love jury.
But it's a neat prize.
Yeah.
Neat prize. Just do it right now before you forget, and because you better get them in quick. You need to get them in quick. Second place, a box of Twinkies.
That are in deep freeze.
Yes, so they're good. And what are these selling for on eBay right now, Chuck?
Last time I checked, about $45 a box.
Wow. And this retailed right for about how much?
$2.89
For a box.
to $4.19, depending on where you shop.
And I had 2 of them filmed at the night show. They are good. You are going to enjoy these boxes. If you come and get second place, you're going to enjoy this box of or this brand new box of cookies. Not this one, because this one's...
It's half over.
God, these are good. I mean, you really, you'll appreciate this prize just for writing 50 words or less. And just write it. Don't put too much thought into it. Just do it right now. Get on there and send us an email. You see it on the bottom of the screen. Send it to us. We're going to look at it. Chuck, until next week.
That's it.
See ya.
Good night.